If you decided to watch this video today, I would like to congratulate you, not because this video is awesome and this channel is awesome, but because a lot of people who do print on demand on a marketplace or on Etsy, which is again a marketplace, but yeah, or a lot of people who try to sell printables and stuff, think that traffic is just going to come to them because the platform has traffic and they don't need to do marketing. So if you decided to watch this video about marketing, about niching down, about blogging, it's a Q&A. You guys ask questions, I'm going to answer. I would like to congratulate you for taking your business the next step forward, which is the topic of 2024, but that's a different thing. I'm not going to be babbling that much. Well, the entire video is me babbling, but never mind. What I am going to do is go directly to your questions that you've asked me about marketing, about niching down, even about blogging. These were questions that were asked over on Patreon, on our Facebook community. Some people asked on YouTube videos, and some people DM'd me these questions, and I hope that I can give you like a good answer to them. I'm going to drop right in with a big one. For the topic of niching down, could you please address how you might approach this if your niche is abstract art? First of all, if your niche is abstract art, then you are niched. Of course, there can be more niching down than that, but yeah. I've seen various videos on this subject, and most of the things suggested just don't feel like they apply to abstract art. That is correct, because most of niching down videos are about a design style or a topic. One example I usually see for niching down are things like getting more specific, like making products for certain cat breeds instead of just cats in a whole. I'm really not sure how you can do that with abstract art. I mean, yes, there are different styles of abstract art, I guess, but I still can't wrap my head around how this niching down technique could apply to abstract art. I would like to stop it right there, because when it comes to actually creating abstract art, whether you're creating it digitally or physically, and then you're selling the original designs or you're selling prints of them, the niche is an abstract art. And I think that it's not about the niche, because you're not going to market your designs as a niche. You're going to market yourself as an artist. So I feel like with abstract art, I would definitely go with marketing myself as an artist. It's not niche based. It's based on you as an artist, as you know, the process of making your art. And yeah, of course you can niche down with abstract art. I know a lot of people who do abstract animals, who do abstract scenery, who only do like abstract and dark colors or bright colors and certain techniques. But it's more about branding yourself as an artist rather than branding a certain niche. However, you can also sort of niche to the product. So for example, abstract art home decor, abstract art bathrooms, abstract art phone cases and stuff like that, and just choose to focus on a specific item or a category of items as your way of niching down. Next, I sell phone cases and I have many niches for them. How do I choose what to niche down on? Well, niche down on phone cases. I wouldn't niche down as much if I was on phone cases. I would just make sure to have like, I don't know, between 5 and 8 kind of collections or categories or niches. So I would go for, like, for example, monogrammed phone cases would be one. I know that these are a thing. And if you can do the full like name, you can also go into that, like customize. I would go with like abstract or glitter collection style. One for kawaii designs, one for, oh my God, I'm like blacking out. One for like fantasy designs, one for flowers, and just create like these collections, and the niche is actually phone cases. I got a Facebook for years and only got back on that and Instagram to market my artwork. The problem is I only have a few friends on my personal page. I'm not searching people out because I'm only back on for my business pages. So without a large following, how can I better market my business page to get more exposure? I'm really struggling with that. Thanks. Congratulations on coming back to social media. Be careful. It's a brain buster. But I think, like, you know, you're talking about your personal page, and unless you're an artist, it has nothing to do with your personal page. You need to have a page for your brand, a page for your shop. So it's not about getting friends. And I know that, yeah, sometimes we get sales from friends and family, but this is not the audience you should be targeting. Can you make sales without a large following? Yes, I made a lot of sales throughout the years, and very recently by putting relevant links of my products in Facebook groups where someone asks a question and my product is the answer. So you can definitely do that with Facebook, but with groups revolving your niche. Yes, you have to be niche down or to have a specific brand when it comes to your page. you shouldn't start following people and create new connections with people when you're a brand. You should just market yourself. And I feel like it's really hard for me to answer this question because I have no idea what you're doing. If you're selling printable wall art, or if you're selling print on demand shoes, or if you're selling print on demand t-shirts for people who love dogs, then all of these approaches are going to be severely different when it comes to creating a brand on social media. Unless you're an artist, this should not be a personal page. This should be a business brand page that markets the business. I feel like this is a question I can't really answer that well because, again, I have no specifics about what you're actually doing. I'll move on to the next question, and hopefully there will be other questions that will hit the spot for that question better because I don't know what you're selling, so it was really hard to answer. Next, how far would you recommend someone to niche down? And also someone asked, I have the dog niche, but I see people niching even further down for a specific breed. Should I do the same? Should you or should you not niche further down is your choice. I know people who have the niche of dogs and people who have the niche of corgis or pugs, but I feel like a lot of times the people who niche further down, you have obviously less people to be interested in it, but the majority of the people will be interested in more products, if that makes sense. Like, if someone really likes dogs and they go into your shop and you have dog designs of multiple breeds, then they're going to buy little products. But if they're really into corgis and they're going and the entire shop is corgis, I'm pretty sure they're going to remember that and follow that. And I feel like the best thing to do if you really want to niche down on a specific breed would be to only promote that breed, especially if you have that breed. Like, I know a lot of people who literally made an Instagram account about their dog and they're selling photos of the dog or illustrations of that dog breed. To tell you how far you should niche down, I don't know. I mean, I can make a blog about pillows. I can make a blog about geometric pattern pillows, which is even further niche down, or I can make a blog about living room decor or about home decor. The question about further niching down is up to you. If you're not going to be bored with a very, very niche specific, something specific thing, and you have enough designs for it and enough marketing material for it, I would say niche down as further as you can. So actually, I do have an answer for that. Think about from the grand niche to the lowest niche: animals, house animals, dogs, dog breeds. So think from the highest to the lowest and think to yourself, at what lowest level of niching down can I see myself creating enough products and marketing enough, I don't know, passionately to make this work for me? And that's your answer. Question about Pinterest. How exactly do a text with keywords and in the end write a lot of hashtags or not? Just a concrete example of a product pin. First of all, not all pins are product pins. You can also have blog related pins and idea pins and stuff like that. How to exactly do text with keywords? Let's say I want to promote the keyword pink microphone. So maybe I'll write something like, for all of you content creators looking to add some pizzazz to your presentation on YouTube, how about trying it with a pink microphone? Our pink microphone by Fiffin has amazing quality and sound beyond the fact that it's just simply gorgeous. And if you'd like to check out our pink microphone, the link is right here. I said a piece of text while including the keywords pink microphone 3 times. That's how you do it. I don't personally use hashtags for Pinterest. I only use the hashtag affiliate link or affiliate when it comes to, disclosing the fact that this is affiliate. So I don't really do hashtags. I know people who do. And the thing is that I don't know if I have enough statistics on it because I know that some people don't use hashtags and they have a lot of views and some people use and they don't, but it's all about the pin design. So if the pin design is good and the tags are good, because you have new uploader on Pinterest, they changed their uploader, which is annoying, but that's what they did. You basically need to choose from their existing tags, and I think they're trying to kind of switch back from hashtags with this new system with the existing tags instead of like the full on, like just write your alt text yourself. Maybe I should make a video about how they changed their pin uploader. I personally don't see much relevance with hashtags, but I might try it. Sounds nice. Okay, marketing on social media, my nemesis. I love that. How to do it for Fourthwall and any other platform. It's so hard to get interaction and exposure. I can make 17 videos that will be 5 hours long just to answer that question. How to do marketing. That depends on the niche. That depends on the platform. And I really was hoping that people will ask very specific questions, I feel, because that's That's what you need to get an answer. And I understand that a lot of people who are starting out don't know the specific question to ask. So what I would recommend, I actually made a video how to start with marketing, like how to teach yourself marketing, which I included information about how to approach marketing when you're brand new. I would recommend watching that. I wish I could tell you that in an answer here, but it will take the entire video. I think it was like an hour's video or something like that. I would recommend watching that, and then you choose 1-2 platforms and you learn more about those platforms, because how to do marketing for Fourthwall and any other shop, TikTok, Pinterest, Facebook, Reddit, Instagram, paid marketing, non-paid marketing, blog posting, YouTube, that would be the answer. So I really recommend watching that video about marketing. I will leave a link to that one down below. Niche and marketing question. How do you pick just one thing? And then, do you have a social media account for each separate niche or store or selling platform? How do you pick just one thing? If any of you know the answer to that, could you please let me know? Sometimes I'm really flattered when people are like, how do you avoid shiny new things syndrome? I don't. I fall right into it, and it's destroying my business for years. How do you pick just one thing? I would go with looking at the marketing. If marketing is like the worst thing for people, it's really hard. I'm not saying it's the worst, but it's like, it's a hurdle. It's a hard thing. Go with whatever you think you can see yourself marketing. Whether you can see yourself marketing or you have the tools. So for example, I know someone who wanted to niche down on a specific product, but then they saw Canva, which is the mock-up tool for wall art. And they were like, oh my God, this tool is amazing. You can design like the entire living room. I'm going to sell wall art, because they saw a marketing tool that can help them. They saw like a tool that can help them market this better than something else. I know a lot of people do it when it comes to like print on demand shoes. If they don't have enough mock-ups, they wouldn't do it. If you have a product, for example, in your niche that doesn't have enough mock-ups, then that's going to be a problem with marketing unless you want to order your own stuff. I also know someone who was conflicted between trying to focus like on home decor items or more with t-shirts, and then they saw that Place It now has video mockups. Well, not now. They started a while ago, but amazing video mockups for t-shirts, and they just decided to go for that because they want to create videos for social media, for Instagram, TikTok Reels, and stuff like that. So I feel like, again, how do you choose just one thing? I don't know. I choose based on how I would feel to market it and how I would see myself doing it. And especially if I'm not going to get bored from this in 2-3 months and even 6 months, if it's not going to make me enough money to have the money become my high. As for the question of, do you have a social media account for each separate niche, store, or selling platform? Personally, no, because I have many niches on many platforms. But if you're talking about if you open a store, will you have a specific account for that? I would say yes, mostly, but not just because for the marketing, but also like to show that you are solid. A lot of people, when they see a store online that they don't know, they go and check out their social media to see if they can trust them. They even text them a message or something. So definitely, if you're a brand new store, if you not just a brand new store, but if you're a store of your own, not a marketplace, yeah, you should have an Instagram for that store, or Facebook or Pinterest, just to show that this store exists outside of this page where I can pay money as a buyer. That's what I would recommend. And of course, if it's in a different niche, obviously you would want to have separate marketing, because if you get an audience interested in one thing that comes and follows you, and then you market something else, that audience is not going to follow you anymore, most likely. So thirsty. It's so hot in here. I keep hearing that niching down is about something close to you, but I was thinking that, isn't it too personal? What if you feel like this is a part of you that you don't want to share on social media? How do you niche down on something that you don't want to share from your heart? Hopefully it's understood. Sorry, I have ADHD. Raise your hand on the live chat or on the comment if you have ADHD. We feel you, man. Or woman. I don't know who wrote that. Well, I've been playing the guitar since I was 6 years old. Also the ukulele, not from the age of 6, but after, a little bit piano. And I have designs relating to the music niche, and I've never done anything with them. Like, I tried at the beginning to do some stuff with the ukulele, but then I found out that this is something really personal for me. Because when I do something, I feel like I don't want to do it, I guess, when I really like doing something and it becomes a business, I feel like I don't want to do it anymore. It's why I closed all my coloring page shops, even though they were succeeding, because the marketing of them would be to color. And then every time I just wanted to color for fun, I would go like, oh, I need to film this. I need to document this. And I felt like the pressure to do this consistently. It was the same thing with the self-love journaling project that I had last year, because I found that, yeah, I'm good at explaining journaling to my friends and sitting with them and explaining this to people. And I might even do a journaling video here. But the minute I had that self-love journaling YouTube channel, I found that I can't just sit and journal. Like, I just want to sit and journal. I'm like, okay, maybe I'll film it. Okay, so I'm going to do my hair first, maybe change out of these clothes. And then it's 25 minutes after I haven't journaled at all. And I'm charging my camera. So I get it. I get it. And it doesn't always have to be close to you. I can definitely say, like, about my niches, and I don't know, maybe I should make a video about what niches I'm running with for 2024. If you guys want me to talk about that, let me know in the comments. But the niches that I've chosen are things that are part of my day-to-day life. One of them is really close to my heart, but not in a way that's going to prevent me from doing the thing I love because I have to market it. Rather the opposite. The minute that I dove into this, I'm like, oh my God, I have so many ideas. I just want to have all these products for myself. And the minute you go into a niche and you realize that you're a part of that niche qualifies to you and you want those products, most likely you'll make more sales because first you're enthusiastic about the products. And if you're a part of your own audience and you like the design, then, you know, it says everything. And if I have to look at the whole, like the other niche that I have, which will include this a little bit and this a little bit, it's generally just beautiful things I like seeing around me, but I'm not going to feel obligated to do it always, I guess. You don't have to share your heart. I mean, let's say you have this amazing cat that is your life and you love cats so much, but you don't want to do cat niche. Okay, you also like cooking. You also like something else. You're also good at something else. You don't always have to share these things. That's also why I'm not like fully doing something about puzzles in a more specific way, because I don't want to stop loving them so much, even though now I'm saying it, I really want to do like all over print puzzles with Fourthwall. But yeah, I hope that my answer was clear. Sorry, ADHD. What should be my budget for Facebook and Instagram ads to properly market my shop? I have no idea. If you are an expert at Facebook ads, you've had an expert e-commerce specialist build your shop and make your designs, and you have an endless supply of money, go ahead and start with $10,000 budget per month on Facebook and ads on Instagram. If you can make ads in good quality, if you have that money, and if you know it's going to convert. And I feel like a lot of times people focus on the ads rather than, am I ready for the ads? And I would like to give you an example of something that happened to me. I think it was 2 years ago. I had a friend that came to Bansko and he was doing drop shipping and he had lost, I think around that number, $10,000 in a few months on Facebook advertising. And he asked me, what is he doing wrong? Because I used to deal with Facebook ads. And I asked him, can I see the store? And he showed me the banners on Facebook ads. And I'm like, can I see the store? And then I went into the store and I was like, this is a mishmash of random things. The about page is not finished. I wouldn't spend money here as a buyer. I wouldn't trust this brand. Why are you spending money on marketing? You should first finish setting up your store. So the first thing you need to do before looking into Facebook and Instagram budgets is your product ready? And then can you bring in traffic with your organic ads? Let's call them ads. Because if you can make a post that is visually pleasing enough, whether it's a static post of an image or a video that will attract people's attention organically, don't spend money on that. What should be your budget? I don't know. If you want to have a Facebook page, because I do know that in this question, you know, a lot of people do need to put in some money to their Facebook account to make ads, because you want to make ads on Facebook basically on the post that you uploaded, so it's going to get bigger reach. I used to do that. I used to put like $1 or $2 per post. I am thinking about starting Instagram ads for one of my projects, like for the home decor project that I'm working on. But those ads are going to be UGC, which is user generated content, which basically will be me physically showing the products in real life and then making an ad out of them. Some kind of like lifestyle video that will be an ad. Again, I don't have any background on the person who asked that. I don't know if they're in print on demand for years and they have done everything in marketing correctly and now they just want to add some more sales by adding more money, or this fits someone that just started out. If you just started out and you're listening to YouTubers who are telling you that you need to spend money on Facebook to make money with print on demand, don't do it. Don't waste your money. Next, you keep saying that we need a blog to market our items from Redbubble, but how do we market that blog? Also, what keeps readers from going to Redbubble and then choosing to buy from someone else? Well, I don't think I'm saying that you need a blog to market your Redbubble store. I'm saying that a blog will be really helpful if you want to market yourself on a marketplace. And I used a blog myself to market my Redbubble store many years ago. How do you market with a blog? By blogging about the products or putting the products in the sidebar while you blog about it. I think I have some actually questions here that relate to that. I'm gonna copy paste them up because I found, like, I remember we have questions relating to that as well. But what will keep readers from going to Redbubble and then choosing to buy from someone else? Nothing. It's why I tell people that I really like Society6 and Zazzle, because you can affiliate yourself with your blog link. So if someone buys from someone else, you still make a commission. There is nothing keeping someone from buying from someone else on a marketplace. So either you sell on your own store in your own terms, or you sell somewhere that gives you an affiliate link to make money with that. I do want to answer about that question with how do we market it with a blog? But there are questions leading up that kind of relates to that. So someone asked, I remember you saying on Redbubble videos that you can market using a blog post sidebar. What does that mean? Basically, I had a blog that had 2,500 posts, roughly, before the GoDaddy hack that ruined 6 years of my life of work. And the posts were on various topics, like to purchase different handmade things, health related, fitness related. And on the sidebar of that blog post, there were ads. They were not Google ads. They were literally like product of the week and my penguin socks, I think it was, from Redbubble. And then check out this new dress or check out this new mug, and just links to my Redbubble store. These were the products that sold the most. So basically, you put it in the sidebar, a photo with a link and some cool text to send people there. I will be showing how to do that later on this week with a WordPress blogging tutorial over on Patreon. Blog posts only about products? I mean, do I just write blog posts about my items, not actual articles? Great question. Let's say you have a home decor blog and you write a blog post about 10 unique carpets for your living room. You can add your carpets if you're selling them on Society6, for example, or on your own print-on-demand store, or you can affiliate other sellers from Society6 or from Zazzle. I think Zazzle has carpets as well. Or just affiliate people from Etsy. So it's like a mishmash of things that you're selling and other people are selling to affiliate and to promote your own. So that will be inside the blog post. However, let's say the entire blog is about not home decor per se, but let's say home cleaning. A lot of people are looking to clean things in the house. Some kind of like these kitchen hacks or cleaning hacks and stuff like that. Let's say you make a blog post about how to clean your carpet. And you can put ads, banners that you create yourself using Canva or using whatever, and put these ads in the content to your rugs or on the sidebar. And if I have to give like the best example, I feel like, if we're talking about the dog niche, for example, you can have a blog that is cool stuff to buy for your dog, cool gifts for dog lovers. Yes, but you can also write things that dogs shouldn't eat. What to do if my dog ate chocolate, which I hope everybody wrote, call a vet and go directly to a vet. Write these things about dogs, and on the sidebar, there will be products for dogs and dog lovers. I will be marketing my Fourthwall store using a blog, Pinterest, and Instagram. I want to try YouTube. Will you be having any videos on marketing with YouTube? So, one of my projects for 2024 will be marketed using YouTube, with a blog using YouTube, and I can already tell you how I'm going to do it. I'm going to write a blog post, and the blog post that features certain like 10 best this or 12 ideas for this, I'm going to make a video about that. There will be a blog post, but there will also be a video, and people from the video can go to the blog post to get the links of the things if they want to buy them. So I will be doing that. I will also be uploading shorts, I think, to YouTube on these niches. I need to check if it will go to 2 of my niches or just to 1. But yeah, I will be marketing using YouTube. I was thinking about talking about that on my 3 years on YouTube video, which I can't believe is like coming up like in 2 weeks, 7th of January. I'm 3 years on YouTube, so maybe I'll do it on that. I was conflicting if to do on the 7th of January how to market using YouTube or print on demand YouTuber lies that I see all over. I would love it if you could take the time in the comment section down below to tell me which one you prefer for the 7th of January. 3 years on YouTube, hard to market using YouTube, or print on demand lies that YouTubers tell you. What would be for the 7th of January? Or just like a summary of what it's been like 3 years on YouTube, or lessons I learned, or something like that. And of course, while you're there, feel free to like this video if you found this content useful, or subscribe to the channel if somehow you're just watching this and you don't know who I am. Did I present myself in the beginning? Oh my god. When I'm trying to freestyle a video, I'm like really freestyling it. I feel like that's the case with Q&As, like you kind of freestyle the whole thing. So yes, I will be at some point making a video on how to market using YouTube, especially when I will show you guys the project that I'm working on, which I think I'll be doing that at the beginning of 2024. If we start stores with set niches and say later on we want to change our niche, can that be easily done? I'm still trying to decide on any particular niche, but I have a couple of ideas I want to start out with. Well, maybe like in this case, like I do think like TeePublic or Redbubble could be a good idea. Maybe you can start by having multiple niches on these platforms and then sort of trying to market 3 of them. And then whichever one gets more sales, that should be your niche to start a store with, like your own store. I know this tactic can work. And also, I think it depends on the niche. Like how different the niches are from each other, because obviously if you want to switch from abstract art to dog lovers, those are very different niches, or from tennis players to mermaids, those are 2 very different niches, unless it's about something that you do as an artist, because then you can do all of these under your own name. Switching between niches, I would recommend starting a new Instagram, a new Pinterest with a different domain name, with a different I don't know, overall branding, because it is a different niche unless the niches are really close or can be incorporated with each other. So for example, one of the projects that I was working on that I mentioned, Boho Insider, I think I mentioned it in the how to name your business video. Boho Insider is like a blog, magazine, whatever, about boho decor. But if I decide that I want to focus on bohemian clothes and tote bags, I can still keep that name. That niche still exists, and mostly my audience is going to still exist. If I switch from talking about wall tapestries to bags, most likely the audience will still exist because they're interested in that design style. So if you want to switch from selling home decor to phone cases, you're going to have to do a whole new set of things. But if you want to switch from showing mermaid wall art to mermaids on phone cases, that's not that big of a stretch to go between the specific niches. Niche and marketing questions. Hey May, this may be too general of a question. Don't worry, everybody was too general. But it would be great if you could give some feedback. I sell printable wall art and greeting cards on Etsy, but I have quite a variety of niches. I'm trying to niche down, but for the life of me, I cannot figure out what niche to focus on. If most of my sales were from one of the niches, that would be easy. But at times I will have most sales from one of the niches and then it will change to the other one. I have narrowed it down to about 3 niches, but I'm still unsure which one to pick. Okay. With greeting cards, I can definitely see how your niches will shift from time to time, from month to month, based on the fact that in different times in a month, like in different times a year, we have different things we need greeting cards for. I will definitely not put greeting cards along with printable wall art unless those 2 are niche down under your specific style. If you want, again, I don't know those 3 niches if one of them is wall art related, but if they're all greeting card related, just make a greeting card store, printable greeting card store. Anniversaries, birthdays, Easter, Christmas, Halloween, I don't know, like all the holidays, humorous, sympathy cards, thank you cards, and stuff like that, and just do that. That's what I would focus. I don't see how printable wall art and printable greeting cards can go together as a niche. Unless, again, this is something that you do in your style. Everything is the same style. Like, for example, you do cactus illustrations and they're both on a card or on a printable wall art. So I would really recommend, if the majority of the sales are something relating to greeting cards, just make the entire store about printable greeting cards. That will be my opinion. I heard you mentioning that you can market your blog with Pinterest pins. I don't understand why. why would I pin traffic to go to a blog post and not directly to the product page? Okay, so that's a very good question. Okay, let's find an example, something relating to a blog post. Okay, let's say shower curtain. It's a nautical shower curtain, and I have it on Society 6. I could just pin it to Pinterest. Also, it will include the affiliate link. So go ahead, have fun. Go directly to the product, and if you buy from someone else on Society 6, I still get money. The thing is, they might not want to buy on Society 6. They might not care from the platform. They might actually buy something else for the bathroom, which is also good for me, even if they buy it from someone else, because I'm an affiliate of Society 6 in that link. The other option is to send them to a blog post. So with the photo, to go directly to that specific shower curtain is if they like that specific one. But if the blog post is about 15 nautical shower curtain ideas for your nautical themed bathroom, they might be more inclined to click on the pin, because when it comes to just the product, they already know what the product is. There is no mystery. There is no reason to click unless you want to see how much it costs. And sometimes people need to, I don't know, stew in this a little bit and try to think, oh, do I want to get this? And I would much rather have them come to my blog, go through 15 different shower curtains from Society 6, from Etsy, all of them I'm an affiliate of, some of them I designed, than just go directly to the product. Yes, if they really like that design, literally clicked on the shower curtain, went directly to the product, there are more chances of them buying. But with the other one, there are more chances of them clicking on it to see other shower curtains, not just this one. So which one should you choose? Both. You can do both. I feel like this is always like a thing. If I were to make a blog post about 15 nautical themed shower curtain ideas, I would probably create multiple pins promoting the blog post, and every single item on the blog post that is mine, also direct pins to purchase the product. I hope I answered your question. Niche and marketing question. Hey May, I'm in the process of starting my business. I would like to sell print on demand for kids and adults. I like cute illustrations, so I know I want to create designs for kids age 2 to 8. Would this age range be too much? I mean, preschool age children don't use composition notebooks. I don't understand. This is print on demand. But I like to illustrate composition notebooks for older children as well. When it comes to adults, I know I want to design journals, planners, t-shirts, mugs, etc. I wonder if, for instance, I should design planners only for a particular group, which would mean fewer options for various designs, I guess, or if it's okay to design general planners. I hope I'm making sense. To be honest, I'm all over the place with which direction I should go. I would say that with all the love in my heart, you are all over the place. This question is 5 different topics. If you want to sell print on demand for kids and adults and you don't know which one to choose, if all of them are cute kawaii illustrations, make it for both. Because a lot of people would want to buy the same t-shirt or hoodie as their kid in the same style. If you want to target something that an adult wouldn't wear or a kid wouldn't wear, then make the stores separate. And if it's about planners, again, do you want to make a whole store about planners? Do you want to make printable planners? Are you looking into composition notebooks? Again, I wish I could answer that, but you have to figure out what the niche is. Is your niche kids and all you do is sell baby onesies? Then go for that. That will be weird to combine it with mugs. But if your niche is, I don't know, cucumber illustration, why do I say cucumber? Strawberry illustrations or fruit illustrations, then you can do it for all products, including home decor, including clothes for adults and kids, and composition notebooks. So it's all about the actual niche that you have in this question. Who is your audience? Who is buying the products? Who are they buying these products for? What are they interested in? These are the questions you should ask yourself before starting this business. Now, for you, I need to find that video. I had a video that I was talking about how to take money-making ideas and write them down in a way that makes sense and then choose what to focus on. I also had a free printable for that. I will leave a link to that video down below. I need to find it. I will leave a link to that video down below. I think it could really, really help you out. Oh my God, I thought the microphone went off. Like it wasn't recording after like 40 minutes. Oh my God, thank God it's recording. How do I claim both WordPress domain and Fourthwall Shops subdomain on one Pinterest account? You don't. You claim the domain. just claim the main domain and that's it. You can't claim both, as far as I know. How many stores and niches are too many to have? How many niches can I have in one store? Well, if you're going to have a shop per niche and then market it, how much time do you have? Are you going to spend, because I know people who have one store and they don't have time for marketing, and I do know people who do this full time. They literally have 5 shops for 5 different niches every single day of the week, other than the weekend where they take some time off. They spend time working on that shop and planning the marketing for the next week. So they have 8 hours a week or 10 per shop, per niche. How much time do you have? Because how many stores and niches are too many to have? I don't know. I'm not you. I'm not you. I do know people who start with like 10 niches on a marketplace. They market all of them and then see what sticks. And then they start working on that one. I wish I could answer. I feel like this entire video is me not answering questions. But I hope that with me not answering a question, you understand how to ask a different question. Not just how to ask me, but how to ask yourself a different question to look at things differently. Last but not least, question about Fourthwall. Is this for when having a large following, blog, or something like that? What is the best print on demand to when you don't have many followers or cash to start with? Well, there is no print on demand marketplace that will give you traffic as a new seller right off the bat. There isn't any. On TeePublic, they literally put it out there that you're not even going to appear on search results. And you're definitely not going to appear high on search results before you make sales in a marketplace. Yes, there is the power of the marketplace. And if someone somehow finds you and buys from you, or you bring traffic in, then the marketplace is going to promote you. But that can happen and that might not happen. I don't think that there is a marketplace where you can just get traffic for sure, because it doesn't exist. There are so many people who are never getting their products seen, who spend days and weeks and months and years designing and uploading without marketing and get zero. Fourthwall is not for when you have large following. I started my Fourthwall shop and I already made sales without having any following. I literally just posted a few links on my profile and mostly on Facebook groups. And I feel like, no, you don't have to have it, but you have to be smart with your marketing. And if you're niched down, like if you're really niched, then a link here and a link there in the right place goes a really long way. You don't have to have following to start with. You don't have to have blog to start with. There are so many people who start marketing and then they start a blog and then they start Pinterest. This is something you build. And I feel like I need to say this. If anyone here thinks that without any experience, without any knowledge in marketing and platforms and design, you could just go to print on demand and start making thousands a month, you're so wrong. Passive income streams take years to develop. Years of work to develop. My advice was always this. If you're starting a new project, think to yourself, I will not be making anything from this for 6 months. Would you still do it? That's how I look at things. You build your passive income as a side income while you have income. Do not quit your jobs. One of the longest conversations I've had on DMs was with someone who said how to do marketing faster, because they quit their job to focus on print on demand. And now it's not working. Do not quit a job to focus on print on demand. If you quit because you hate your job, because you feel stressed, because you're sick, then it's not quitting to do print on demand. It's quitting because life happens and you need something to try to make money. But don't spend money marketing a product that isn't finished, a store that doesn't look good. Don't quit your job to start a passive income business that will make you money in the future. And don't fall into these traps. I feel like I really need to make that how you print on demand YouTubers lie to you. You do need marketing. You can make money, good money, with print on demand, but you do need good marketing. And good marketing is not always a large following. I think I mentioned that in the Fourthwall, because I did do the Fourthwall Q&A, which touched up on the audience question. I did mention it there. So I will leave like a bunch of links down below to a bunch of stuff that you might find interesting. And I feel like I've been talking for a long time. I'm parched and I'm kind of hungry. So I'm going to wrap up this video. And I would like to thank everyone who sent their questions. And I would like to apologize because most of them were too general for me to answer. But I hope that from the questions that I'm asking you about what I don't understand, from these questions, you can somehow figure out what you need to ask yourselves or me to get answers and start marketing your business in an awesome way. I did mention a lot of videos on this video, so I'm going to do something that is kind of not usual for me, and after I'm going to say bye, there's going to be like a 20-second just image on the screen with a few selected videos for you to choose from what to see next. But with that being said, that was it for me for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something new, and as usual, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!